During these trying times, the Filipino spirit and commitment to caring should prompt each one of us, even the non-Filipinos among you. For after all, whether your corporation is Filipino or multinational, it's still a Filipino corporation operating in the Philippines, and PHAP is a Filipino association. All of us should count our blessings and give back to those who are less fortunate, as you are doing in PHAP Cares. Our nation indeed needs us all pulling in the same direction. And one way to do it is to volunteer time, skills, and resources. That is a noble undertaking we should all take seriously. And, of course, you are all aware that with the poorest of our people in mind, one of the key programs of our government is to bring down the cost of medicines frequently purchased by the poor to one-half of their 2001 prices. I made that declaration in my 2001 State of the Nation address because when I came into government, to the presidency, our prices were double that of our neighbors. That's why I made a goal to bring it down to one-half. But let me stress that this program is not meant to be a grave threat to the viability of the pharmaceutical industry. And I appreciate that PHAP has been active in the campaign against integrity and the counterfeiting of products affecting public health and safety. And I appreciate that. After all, our government supports intellectual property. It supports research and development, which requires the protection of intellectual property rights. You do a lot of research, but I was asking your executive director, Mr. Gloria, Mr. How much R&D you do here? You do testing here, but I hope that you can also move towards more basic R&D. And in order to encourage you to do this, we have spent billions of scholarships to include scholarships in the PhD and master's level for science and engineering. And I hope that that will help you, that pool of manpower we are putting will help you to make a decision to put more basic research here in the Philippines. And I'd like to also assure you that we religiously implement laws that uphold patent protection as a major incentive for scientists and researchers to discover new and effective products. We are joined together in a common fight against fake products, more so of medicines which are crucial to a patient's survival. Earlier, before the general meeting, with a meeting with some of your leaders and very concerned corporations about two matters. One is the recent Supreme Court ruling about the very liberal importation of pharmaceutical products, and the other one is a recent BFAD ruling about discount cards. On the Supreme Court ruling, I understand that you have somebody among you has a motion for reconsideration. So we will await the Supreme Court's final ruling on that case. In the case of the BFAD's policies on discount cards, I think Undersecretary Alex Padilla made many things clear in the meeting, and that can be a subject matter for you to disseminate among your members in other meetings or later in. But I think, Alex, is it from the way that you understood everything, it really is something that the industry can very well be able to live with and remain viable. Because after all, government and PHAP need not be on opposite sides. We are both concerned that the Filipino people will be healthy and strong. We are both concerned that the people will be free of disease. We are both concerned that the people of the Philippines live quality lives and be able to contribute to the nation's continued growth and development. So let me finally say that, working together as one nation and people, our economy and your industry will not only survive, but will do quite well in this time of global crisis. Once again, thank you for your cooperation with the government. Let's continue to work together for the good of the Filipino people. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat.